Hey everybody. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm so glad I was raised before the internet, mumbo jumbo, BS, and all these so called therapists. Why? Because I'm going to talk about the latest, greatest since last year. Something called the Mother Wound Project. I'll just dive into it. I'm reading off my cue cards. It is a trauma-informed platform founded by Steffi Wagner that provides education, support, and resources for adults healing from maternal emotional neglect, abuse, or conditional love. I don't know Steffi Wagner. I don't think she remembers that our grandparents, great-grandparents, and everyone that came before us was a human being. And each one of us women is winging it. Why? Because even if you think your pregnancy is textbook, every single pregnancy is different. It's individual. Some people have postpartum, some people don't, some people get nausea, some people don't, some people deliver early, some people deliver late. It's individual. We were raised by individuals. We were raised by imperfect people, and so were our parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. There's no perfect person out there. But now today you have these so-called wackadoodles who are going and creating these projects and the new age terminology and this and that, and everyone's a narcissist or a Karen, and everyone has been abused. And I'll just say, first and foremost, women like myself. Oh, sorry, I have my blood drawn today. I had to go to the VA for my regular physical per se. But anyways, getting back on track. Way back when, prior to all this mumbo jumbo, we didn't consider ourselves victims. We considered ourselves pretty fortunate to have been raised in the families we were. Our parents weren't perfect. Neither were our grandparents, aunts and uncles, great aunts and uncles, cousins, second cousins, nuns, priests, etc. No one was perfect. Well, my grandmothers were, but that's beside the point. And what's funny is I can say my grandmothers were perfect, but their children, my mom and her siblings and my dad and his siblings, they probably say, no, she wasn't perfect. She was tough. And that's just the way it was. It's all about conception. Perception. Not conception, it's perception. Don't look that first word up. So anyways, we didn't have the internet telling us that we were abused or we needed healing in certain ways. We didn't need therapies for being raised in the homes that we were raised in. I think when my parents got divorced, my mom said, do you want to go to therapy to help you get through this? And I went to therapy, and I realized after the first or second meeting, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Fortunately, I had neighbors, friends, etc. to talk to kind of sort things out. But never would I have said, oh my gosh, we gotta go join the Mother Wound Project and bring out the workbooks and do this and that. As I'll tell you, problem is the internet keeps certain people stuck, because if you don't have this kind of a diagnosis, you're going to be diagnosed with that, and then there's not only that, there's a medication for that out there too. When we were kids, we didn't have we had Tylenol or penicillin. We had penicillin if you had an infection, but other than that, we didn't have outlets. I didn't have drugs. My parents smoked, and that was about it. Well, we didn't have wounds. We were raised. And so anyways, before you turn to the internet and other people and these so-called experts, you better just back that train up. Your mom wasn't perfect, nor was her mom or her mom or her mom. And guess what? Your mom, you're not perfect either. And your kids are going to say the same thing about you. And what's worse is they're going to have probably 20 more diagnoses by the time they're 18, 20 years old. And you're going to be dealing with other wound projects. A whole lot of other diagnoses out there. So anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Back that truck up and jump off the crazy train, because if not, you're going to get stuck. It's going to get worse. So anyways, that's all I've got, and I will be back.